What is up, booze loving fam? So clearly I have been absent for a great deal of time. Between school kicking my ass and work kicking my ass, I also experienced the death of a very, very, very important life in my family, and I have been in the depths of a great grief for quite some time. But a couple of weeks ago, I had my very first subscriber request, and I was really excited about it. The problem was, said subscriber request was for an item that I had already tried. And if you haven't caught on to this as someone who has been watching me for a while, I only review items that I have not previously tasted because I want you to get my 100% authentic reaction to the product. Now, that said, even though I had tried the product has now released some new flavors. So it was just really ideal timing. So Esteban, hope I'm saying your name right. This one is for you. I have tried the first three. Yes. Okay. So I've had the first three here. The lemon and lemonade, and the lime soda, and the rum punch. And it has been a while since I've tried them, but if I remember correctly, and I'm pretty sure I do because I was 100% in the minority, I was one of the few people who was just like, oh, this one right here, the lemon soda, is really good, and this rum punch is like really kind of sad. And everybody else was like, rum punch is the best one. Anyway, in the last few weeks, they have released a couple of new flavors. So you can now get the Bacardi ready-to-drink cocktails. In addition to the 3 original flavors, there's also a sunset. There is a this is the sunset, and then there's a Bahama Mama, and then there's also Mojito. So these 3 I have not tried at all. These 3 I have tried before, but it's been a long time since, so I'm going to revisit them. And also, you can get these in this variety pack. This variety pack literally just launched like less than a week ago. So new flavors and a new package. So lots of cool new options. I am going to go ahead and taste through all of them, even though I have tasted these 3 before, just to refresh my memory. And also because y'all have never requested anything from me. This is new. Somebody requested something from me. So let's just do it. So we're going to start with the lemon and lemonade Bacardi RTD. I mean, yeah, it smells like right up my alley. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this 100% tastes like Lemonhead's candy. All right, moving on to the lemon soda. Again, I have had this before, but it has been a long time. So we're just kind of revisiting right now just to get an idea of, what did I think about this? It smells a lot like the first one. I definitely do get a lot of that very like Lemonhead quality, but like lime instead of lemon. Yeah, 100%. It definitely does have that like kind of candied citrus quality. Like it tastes like a Lemonhead except lime. So I'm a sucker for this kind of thing. These like really nostalgic flavors. So to me, like these are successful. Okay, this one is the rum punch. You know what? This one smells far more enjoyable and nostalgic than I remember it the first time around. Okay. This is super interesting because while I have had those first 3 flavors before, I distinctly remember this one not being my favorite. But honestly, like this time around, like this is kind of my favorite. Like this tastes like when you take like the pink and the orange and the yellow starburst, and you like mush them together, and then you shove that whole ridiculous concoction in your mouth. That's what this Bacardi Rum Punch cocktail tastes like to me, and honestly, I am 100% here for it. Moving into the flavors that I have not had, I am going to start out with the Bahama Mama because I do feel like out of the three, it is the least like palate wrecking flavor. So I'm going to start with that one, and then I'm going to go into the Sunset Punch. This one has like some ginger in it, so I definitely don't want to start with that. And then I'm going to finish with the Mojito. There is a part of me that thinks that maybe this is the better order, but because of the fact that this one is so fruity, I am going to go with that one first, and, just drink some water in between and just hope to God I don't wreck my palate. So, Bahama Mama, new flavor up first. It smells like bubble gum. That's weird. I was not expecting that. Okay. It kind of tastes like bubble gum, but like not in a good way. It kind of tastes like what... Okay, so like, like Fruit Stripes, like the bubble gum that like loses its flavor really, really, really quick. It kind of tastes like that, but with like an overly like waxy quality. So for me, this is a no. No. I got it. There is like a weird, like coconutty suntan lotion thing happening in this particular flavor. I don't know who is into that. It is definitely not me. This is not the flavor for me, literally at all. Okay, so I am actually kind of excited for this one because it does say that it is blood orange, ginger, and lemon, and those are flavors that I'm 100% here for. So I'm really, really, really hoping that this one works. Oh, it smells really wonderful. It has like a kind of like, in a way, like a carrot cake kind of smell in the spices. Like, it smells super, like, spicy, but also sweet, and, I don't know, really warm and inviting. Okay, I am really not disappointed in this one at all. It really doesn't have any of, like, the artificial flavor that I was getting in the last one, where it was just like, oh, this tastes like suntan lotion. This one has a lot of really great flavors, and it's hilarious that I got carrot cake in the aroma because I'm 100 getting carrot cake in the flavor, which is wild because there is nothing in this that suggests to me that it should taste like carrot cake, but is there. Okay, last but not least, we're going to dip into this mojito, and let's all just pray to God that this one tastes delicious, because this is actually the one that I was the most excited for in the new flavors. I'm a little concerned. The aroma smells very spearminty, and in my experience, when it smells real spearminty, that is not a good sign. But we're not going to hold any biases here. We're just going to try it, and we're going to see how it goes. Oh no. Oh no. This one might be the worst flavor out of all of them. That is so disappointing. So it is one hundo of very spearminty flavor, like very like gum or breath mint flavor. It is not like fresh mint. It is like artificial mint. And there's like a weird like green tea quality, which if you told me that you were a green tea cocktail with some mint, I would 100% be into this. But you're supposed to be a mojito, and to me, this is not fresh mint. This is literally artificial mint and green tea, and it is not very good. Like, literally, at all. Of all the flavors so far, this one might actually be the worst. So, final thoughts. I have a lot of them. So, for the 3 flavors that were like the first ones to come out, so you're talking Rum Punch, the Lime and Soda, and the Limon. I think that these 3 are pretty solid, like even more solid than I thought they were the first time around. That Rum Punch was way better this time around than I thought it was the first time, so maybe I was being overly critical. But it's hard to say, you know, past Molly, present Molly, future Molly, palettes change all day, every day. With the newer flavors, I would say that the Sunset Punch, wait, let me make sure. Yeah, the Sunset Punch I think is absolutely phenomenal. It is so delicious. It tastes like carrot cake. So if you're a person who likes carrot cake, you're 100% going to love that flavor. The downside of that is the only way that you can get that flavor is in the variety pack. So the variety pack comes with 2 of the Sunset Punch, 2 of the Mojito, and 2 of the Rum Punch. And it retails for somewhere between, you're probably going to find it between $16 and $19. The sad part about that for me is the fact that that Mojito was so disappointing. So you can only get the Sunset Punch in the variety pack, but that means buying 2 of the Mojito, which I'm over here like, no thank you. That's my personal opinion. You may like it if you like a real spearminty cocktail, but I'm not here for that. I was going to say which ones I thought were worth buying a whole 6-pack of. In a weird turn of events, I really kind of think that I would buy that Rum Punch one again in a 6-pack, which is so strange because the first time I tried it, I was just like, ew, no, what is wrong with this one? Why is it not good? But I think that the Limon and the Lime Soda are also pretty good, but that Mojito, that is a hard no for me. So if you see that one out in the wild, in my personal opinion, maybe pass that one up. So I was very excited that this was my very first subscriber request. Even though it was a product that I had tried, you know, half of the flavors, but it worked out because just a couple weeks after the request, some new flavors were released. That said, if there's anything that you guys are ever wondering about, please feel free to reach out to me. Even if I don't do a video on it and I've tried it, I can at least give you some feedback on what I think. And if it is just something that maybe is not necessarily on my radar, I'm more than happy to be at your service and try it out and see whether or not it's something that I think is good. But at the end of the day, our palates are all different. And you know what? This is just my opinion. So take that information, do with it what you will. Thanks for watching.